Welcome to HeartTube. My name is Jim Putnam. In this video, I'm going to be planting this Rosa's Blush blueberry. This is Vaccinium darrowii. This is actually a native blueberry to the Gulf Coast of the United States. They're hardy in zone 8 to 9. I'm in 7B on the edge of 8. Never had a problem with these. I grew them at my nursery in zone 7B as well. Just absolutely fantastic plants. This is a fruiting blueberry, but it grows as kind of a low shrub, and a lot of people just use them as ornamental shrubs. They leaf out in the spring with kind of a pinkish new foliage on it that becomes blue-green during the summer and then turns kind of purple in the fall and holds on to those leaves through the winter. This one's been in a house, and so it's got a little more green on it than it normally would, but absolutely beautiful, kind of year-round. These will fruit in the spring, they'll flower in the spring with kind of a pinkish bell-shaped flower, just like any other blueberry, and then they fruit in May and June. Fruit's a little smaller, very tasty, kind of a bluish-black fruit, just like any blueberry. These need a pollinator, and they will cross-pollinate with other native blueberries like Elliott's blueberry, or some of the rabbit-eye varieties. And I've got a couple rabbit-eye blueberries back here. They're long bloomed, and so it gives them a long opportunity to be pollinated by other varieties. Stunningly beautiful plant in the landscape, really, and super underused, very fine textured, as you can see, right here, and a lot of uses in the landscape. I'm going to put it here on the edge of this bed and just kind of let it fill in this space next to these variegated abelia, and I've got some Leanne Clara right here behind it. I think it's going to blend into this space perfectly well. Just like always, I'm just going to pull the mulch back, dig down to the depth of the container, and then put it into the ground, put some of the soil back in so that I end up with it slightly elevated above the grade, backfill my soil, and then pull my mulch back to actually cover the rest of the root ball. But I definitely want to elevate this ornamental blueberry in my clay-based soil, because there is some chance of it getting root rot if I was to plant it too deep. So here it is, slightly elevated. Like I said, the mulch is covering up the top inch of roots there. I'm going to water this in once to get it settled in. After that, I won't need to water it a whole lot. I'm actually planting this in January. You can see I have drip irrigation out here that needs to be covered with some mulch. I just laid this down not that long ago. But I will only water out here when it needs water. I don't run my drip irrigation on a clock. So I'll turn it on when it needs water. Otherwise, I'm going to just leave it be. It's not a plant that's going to, once it's established, not a plant that's going to need a lot of additional water. A lot of people are going to grow these for the berries. They're great for cooking. They're great for eating. For me, I'm just growing this as an ornamental plant with, all the foliage changes that happen on it, the flowers that happen on it, and it's just a super, super interesting plant. I have other blueberries in the yard I'll defend from the birds, but I'm going to let the birds have these. I'm going to keep this plant about a foot and a half, 2 feet tall, something like that, maybe 3 feet wide. It will try to get taller than that over the years, but I will prune it, after it berries in the summer each year if I need to just kind of control the size of it. It'll be a long time before it's an actual issue. But again, this is just a great ornamental plant that's underused everywhere where it can be grown. And again, probably zone 7B down to 10 ideally. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can see the growth on this Rosa's Blush blueberry during 2021. Thanks for watching.